University of Lethbridge professor Bente Hansen knew from a young age that music was going to be her passion.
My mother was an amazing pianist, absolutely phenomenal pianist. Not the same type of pianist as me. In some ways I became better than her, but in other ways I don't think I'll ever be as good as she was. We had the piano in town because we lived in little towns. Like I was born in Kelvington, Saskatchewan, which is, I think even today, a town of about 1,400 people. Okay? And we had the piano, so the parties were all usually at our place, and my mom would always play. Well, Mama was in rehearsal when she went into labor with me. I don't think there's been a time in my life, even while I was still in Mama, that I wasn't listening to music all the time. So I think it's just so naturally, inherently born within me. My earliest memories sitting on Mom's lap at the piano. I think, quite frankly, music was my first language, not English, because Mom taught piano lessons. I knew where all the notes were and what to read music before I ever read English. Yes, so I think I am just one of these really incredibly lucky people that it's just so inherently within me that I can't imagine a life without it.
Hansen turned her passion for piano into a music degree and currently teaches music theory at the U of L. Hansen says being able to take her vast knowledge of the fundamentals of music and passing them on to the next generation is the main reason she loves teaching. Her love of music extends into the community as Hansen gives private music lessons and performs in New West Theatre as a featured keyboardist. Hansen shared a story with me about a recent student in her class who she says benefited greatly from what she taught.
I had a student a few years back. His name was Thomas Morans. And Thomas, when he came into my class, I don't think he even read music. You know, he was part of this new degree that we offer called Digital Audio Arts. Okay, and these kids come in and they have done the most phenomenally cool things on computers, but they've never had to read. I mean, it's, you know, they deal with sound, they don't deal with actual pitch and stuff like, you know. And so when Thomas came in, he knew nothing, and he was pretty convinced that this was probably going to be the worst class he ever had to take in his life. Once the light came on, and it was a beautiful thing with this boy. I mean, it was just kind of like he struggled, and then all of a sudden the light came on. Now this guy is writing the most amazing music, you know? And it's something like actually transcribing it and putting it down, having other people play its works. It's not just a computer designed thing. He just so enjoys it. He's had the opportunity, he's had a child, and he, you know, his music and dealing with his kid, they link together, and he tells me about how, you know, just learning that, being able to manipulate music in such a more tactile way just opened so many doors for him.
Hansen says building confidence in her students is her primary job.
I think that's our job as teachers, is to take things and put them at such a level that you can start to see, okay, I can understand the basis of this. Now I can start getting more complex with it. But we have to understand that we have to start pretty basic, you know, and if you can do that, and if you can build confidence, because let's face it, it doesn't matter what you do, until you build the confidence with that, you're not going to do it really well.
For Go Southern Alberta, I'm Ryan Craddock.